because let's not forget, boys, not only the winner doesn't only go to the semi-final and gets the clown respect, the winner of this game already wins money. If I don't if I remember correctly, every semi-finalist gets at least 5%. So if you lose in the semi-final, you get 5% of the prize pool, which is about $70 if my math is correct. So the winner of this game secures $70 already. Not this game, but the series.
Bye.
Okay, and Vinchester is up to feudal age. So is he going to trash as Khmer? He is going to trash. And he's on gold, so he's gonna go for the archers. And this actually can be quite interesting because with Khmer you don't need the barracks. He can go straight into archer range as soon as he reaches feudal age. So that can be interesting, but not more. As it's the old patch, and Vinchester is going for the trash, man. He's gonna do to Hera what he did versus me, and let's see if Hera can deal with this better than I did, because I got wrecked by this. Where is Vinchester going? Okay, I was a bit surprised, like, no, there is no way that he's going here to the stone, because that's stream sniping, and because it would have been so weird. Imagine not seeing any map and doing the first tower here. But Vinchester is doing it at the back here, doing the archery range, doing the Lumina, doing the double bit X. And yeah, he's gonna go for, is he on stone? He's gonna go on stone now, so he's gonna go more towers, more archers, and let's see Hera's defense here. He's wall with Pelicide, some houses. He's on the way to feudal age. Problem for him is he doesn't have loom, so he shouldn't let him get in. He should finish the walls. It looks like he will be fine. Hera will have to do loom as soon as he reaches feudal age. And he will have to do a defensive tower. Let's see if he'll go on stone. I would have gone on stone because Vinchester now has archers and he will keep pushing. Hera is doing the barracks. Okay, he won't have resources to make buildings and to go for super fast castle. So yeah, he's going on stone. That's the way to go, and now he'll have to do a defensive tower. Yeah, perfect. Khmer economy is just so good at Vinchester. Even though he went forward with aggression, he'll be able to do a great boom behind it. Yeah, Hera playing this safe. He knows that Vinchester is not doing a tower, so this tower might be completely useless, so he stopped doing it and he can deal with it and get most of his investment back. And oh, that's dangerous. Oh boy. And Vinchester is doing the tower, Hera doing the defensive tower. Let's see. This is gonna go down, it seems. And that's why Hera is preparing a second layer here. Doing the archery range, okay. Doing the, he will need the blacksmith as well. Those archers are going to get in, so Hera better hurry up now. Vinchester got his tower up, so did Hera. And Vinchester is gonna get in now. I'm proud of you, Reaper. Game time, why is it not showing? Now it's showing. And another no. Okay, if Vinchester could deny the blacksmith, it would be sick for him, but Hera doing a good job, sending his builders to the side, finishing it up. And what is Vinchester doing here? Going for more towers? more houses, I mean. Is he walling him in? Where are you going? Oh, he's wall. This is amazing by Vinchester. He's walling that archery range in, so Hera won't be able to send his skirmishers out and attack the archers. That's sick by Vinchester. Hera will have to go all the way around, and Vinchester will have the time to go back if needed. You see? He had to send them to the back. Now time for Vinchester to run. The skirmishers are coming. Vinchester is not running, and he's gonna pay for that. There's gonna be 3 archers down. Most likely 1, 2, 3. 3 down. Okay, that was a bit sloppy by Vinchester. He lost his tower now. Hera is completely safe. Villager numbers the same, but Hera has all of his villagers working, while Vinchester has them traveling the world, exploring, and not really bringing any economy back. Vinch economy here. He has a lot of food as a Khmer's farmer, just sick. He's already with 6 villagers on gold, so soon Vinchester will be able to click up. He's even doing a stable now to do 1 scout to clear the skirmishers. I love it. I love it. But will he be on time? No, the skirmishers are going back home. And Vinchester trying to keep the pressure going. Now going in with 1 scout, but he should be able to click up any second now. No, doing extra builders. He's hard on gold. So what is he gonna do? Hera on the other side is also almost ready to click up. He doesn't have the markets though to buy the food. He has a lot of gold that he could have used, but he's missing the market. Okay, so only 1 villager at the corner here is out of range of the tower, and Hera is sending the villagers here, the skirmishers, to try and snipe it. It has 8 HP, 5 HP. Can it go down? No, because he's sending more. Exactly, sends the injured ones back a bit. But even if the tower will go up, it will go down quite fast. Let's see how injured it is. But no, Vinchester is just gonna repair it, so it's okay for now. And Vinchester was actually the first to click up to Castle Age. He's 40% up, while Hera is still not up. He has a scout inside. Well, Hera has his own scout as well, but he's not using it. And let's look at that farm by Vinchester. Just Khmer things. Double stable. Okay. He has plenty of food, doing even more farms. He has plenty on gold, so is he gonna go elephants? Because this is the previous patch. Elephants are still not nerfed, so... Or will he go knights? What do you think, boys? Shalom, Joshua. So Hera is on stone. He's on the way to Castle Age as well now. He's 3 villagers ahead, yes. But how is he gonna defend versus the Elephantos? See? Yes. Battle Elephants for Vinchester. Now he also has the edge here in the Tower War. Because as you can see, as soon as you reach Castle Age, your towers get more HP. 1020 versus 700. But Hera will be in Castle Age soon as well. But how is he gonna defend against elephants? I would love to see a Siege Workshop by Vinchester. Haha. Stream snipe match Vinchester. Siege Workshop coming up. Elephantos getting masked. And let's see. I would do a Mangonel. You can actually go in with the elephants here. Vinchester now has to do Panic Monastery exactly. Not Vinchester, Hera, sorry. Maybe even double Monastery. Look how much resources he has though. Yeah, it's the wall. That's crucial. And do the defensive Siege Workshop. Problem is the tower is in range. But Hera plays good, defending well. He needs more monasteries, so the defense from Hera is sick for now. Doing the second town center on the woodline. Vinchester is going all in for now, 1 TC. And now we will get some Mangonel wars. Yes, but Vinch got... Oh, he quick-walled him! He quick-walled him second! Oh my god! That's amazing by Hera. Converting an elephant, trapping a Vinchester elephant inside. That was amazing. Now the elephant's trying to get in. Hera needs a good micro. He needs to snap that Mangonel with his own. 2 for 1, maybe. No, elephants are inside. He needs more monarchs. 1 more monarch will come now. Second monarch, he's still recovering his mana, his face. Yeah, that's not good for Vinchester now. Losing more elephants. Now he will lose 1 more. He has 1 attack upgrade actually. No defense upgrades. Ooh, did you see that Palisade by Hera? Those little things, man, are so annoying to play against, like blocking the elephants. I would love to see a monastery of Vinchester as well. Ooh, 1 for 1. Yeah, would love to see some monks from Vinchester so he can convert his elephants back. Now he's gonna lose even 1 more elephant. Unless Vinchester can kill that monk. No. Okay, so now what? Vinchester now adding the second town central. Let's check his economy. Not the best. A few 6 idols. 2 town centers. Hera is on 2 town centers as well. Same amount of villager almost, but Hera is under pressure. That's the difference here. Vinchester need to pay attention. No, losing another elephant. And he keeps adding elephants. Finally a monastery of his own. Ooh, if he can get the Mangonel, it will be huge for him. It will be huge now. And that's gonna be a castle. Nope. Also just idle builders. I thought they deleted the farm or 2 to make a castle. I was wrong. And Vinchester needs to pay attention. He's paying attention. Use the tower. Tower. Yes, only fletching. And if he can get the siege workshop down, that will give him a very nice edge here. And the castle is coming up. Okay, he has a market, yes. So Hera bought the missing stone. He's gonna get the castle up. And he'll be completely safe. Problem is the gold and the stones are still exposed. That can be dangerous. Yeah, Vinchester can see that, right? For sure. Yeah. So, what do you think? Should he keep trying and pressure here, or should he just boom now? Relic numbers. Vinchester got 2. He's gonna get all of them because Hera cannot really leave his base at the moment. Okay, now the aggression will end, I assume, and the boom games will begin. Hera going back on gold, going back on stone. Yeah, he knows, he saw those resources. Okay, Vinchester running away from an injured scout. That's why so scared? Vinchester. Hera realized what he's doing. Vinchester still hasn't. And okay, Vietnamese monks don't get redemption, so this can be a disaster. Hera has to retreat. He has a Mangonel coming though. Let's see the micro. Vinchester splits him. Don't lose 2 to 1. Vinchester. Okay, that was very lucky by him because he was not paying attention and Hera just didn't get the best shot. But Hera is on the way to invoice with, and girls, and Glocken with 67 villagers. Vinchester now doing the forward castle. I think he will try to go imp soon as well, but Hera was faster. And now, let's see, Vinchester, Mangonel coming out now. He needs to notice, Vinchester notice, Vinchester, why? Vinchester not paying attention, taking down the Siege Workshop would have been great for him, but now he lost to Mangonels and the Siege Workshop is up. So that's not real good. But Vinchester is on the way to Imp as well. Problem here for Vinchester is one of the latest latest nerfs to the Chimeras. They lost their cannons, their BBCs, and Hera has them. So when low economy is being used, like when people play with not too many resources, cannons can be crucial, and this can be great for Hera. He's now getting his second castle up. So let's see. This is the miss of power spike in Imp, only traps and cannons. I don't know what you mean, Mr. Reaper. But what is Vinchester going to do now? He has less villagers, though it's only 4. He's doing more. Okay, he's gonna go for the light cup. He's gonna go for the hussars. That can be good because even though it's only 30 farmers, that's 30 Chimera farmers, and that's good enough to spam a few light caps, right? That's your problem, Muscle Chap. I always think about BBCs. And that sounds I learned from Glocken. So that's a bit sloppy by Vinchester, losing his light cap for nothing to the castle. Let's see his upgrades. He has no defense upgrades, so that's an issue. Okay, he cleared down all the whatever it was, skirmishers, and no, actually it was Rattan archers. Okay, so first trap out here for Hera. Vinchester, I don't think he even needs to repair that castle. Maybe just repair it till you get conscription. I don't think he should try and get traps because, well, there is no way he will win here as a trap war. So just get conscription and go do your stuff. But Vinchester is gonna go for the interesting combination of rams and hussars. He's doing the Captron upgrade, he's doing the +2 defense. I would love to see conscription, but can he? No, that's not gonna work because look at Hera. Vinchester probably expects Hera to go for Rattan archers or so because he can see that he has already Botkin. But Hera doing some barracks at the back, that's only 3 barracks, but he's already doing the Halb upgrade. He has +2 defense, +1 attack. That's so good for Mr. Hera. He should be fine. Yeah, I was super excited to see Siege Towers in the Clown Cup, but unfortunately they did fix that but broke a lot of other stuff. So we are on the old patch, and will Vinchester resign once he will see those halves? Because yeah, you will get siege rams, but you're against halbsmen, you're not against archers. So siege rams alone can't do the job. He's now trying to switch into skirmishers, but it's not looking too promising for the Russian boy here at the moment. Yeah, Vinchester has a second monastery with the relics at home, 3 relics, so he should take those 2 relics home as well, while he still has a chance. Like, takes them out, takes them home. Could you stop clicking stuff? You can it's an addiction, man. I always want to click, but I'll try. Scorps, he doesn't have the economy for Scorps. Like, he is only at 88 villagers on 2 town centers. He's now doing the archery ranges, he's doing the arbalest. Okay, so arbalest with siege drums, that's a different story versus halbs. That's way better than hussars and siege drums. But Hera is Vietnamese. He can easily switch to Rattan archers, and then Rattan archers should wreck the arbalest, but we will see. mass scorpions. And the problem is that he didn't boom. He tried to be aggressive, and in the end now Hera has a slightly better economy. Should add a second mine camp here, Mr. Hera. He has a surge on center on the wood line, so he's at a great position. Yeah, so he took the relics at the back. To the back, that's the way to go. Would have loved to see the monastery here, because that's easy to lose as well. But now the siege rams. Oh, did he lose the siege ram siege workshop just to lose it again? He was doing that upgrade already, man, and now, and now he's gonna lose another. Is that in range though? I think that's in range. Ooh, but now he's gonna kill the monks. Yes, but now the Onager and the Halbs versus the Arbalest and the Light Kev, and it's looking very, very good for Hera. Is he gonna lose it? No, it's gonna finish. Okay, so siege ramps are in, and now let's see Vinchester's micro versus Onagers. Hera doesn't have siege engineers. Do Vietnamese get siege engineers? I never know. But wrecked! No, only one down. Elephants are coming, landcaps are coming. More military for Hera though, and I think he has a better combination here. But the siege rams are going toward the traps. They are very spread out. Let's see if Hera can save his traps trying to ground attack. One down. I think he can lose a trap. No, he killed his own skirmishers. He killed his own halbs. He killed his own halbs, and the traps are gonna go down to a single ram with 3 HP. That was so unfortunate by Hera. Now the elephants are going for the onagers, but the halbs, there are too many halbs. It was very good in the end for Vinchester. Killing three traps was crucial. Okay. But now again, as long as Hera can keep his halves next to the onagers, as long as he can keep the numbers, Vinchester will have no way. Now he lost a lot of Arbalest, and Hera is pushing economy numbers. Adds 12 villagers more for Hera. He has more town centers because Vinchester is on only 2 town centers, so he has also map control, Mr. Vinchester. But why elephants? Because he needs something to get the onagers with. Light Kev die easily, so maybe elephants can do better. He doesn't have cannons, maybe he should do onagers of his own. Mr. Vinchester, I'm not sure. Castle from Hera, that's a good castle, securing the gold, securing his base here, giving him some map control in the middle. Yeah, Vinchester trying to micro a bit, trying to snipe down those onagers. Even if he gets one, he will struggle to do it the longer the game goes, the more Hera can mess. Slow and expensive, but very, very strong. Okay, Vinchester can actually try and micro this because those soldiers are very, very injured. Yeah, he should be able to get them all. And he got them all, that's good. Hera now with no onagers, now only one coming from behind. It can be bad for him, he can lose a lot of military. I would love to see some traps from Vinchester. Problem is he doesn't have a castle, he's not on stone even. Yeah. Hera on the other side. Almost the same economy, so the villager numbers are way better, so you can get resources much faster than Vinchester. Vinchester is doing a very good job sniping down the onagers, trying to snipe them. At least can he get the shot? No. He has all the upgrades for the light cap, except the Blessed Fernandez, which he's doing now. Hera is doing the ballistics, he's doing the skirmishers. Hera is gonna go for the Imperial skirmishers, which is a great addition, and it's a perfect counter to the Arbalests. Yeah, I would have loved to see onagers from Vinchester as well. That's the only way to go for him, in my opinion. Ooh, but now Vinchester not paying attention, losing a lot of Arbalests here. He keeps sending siege rams to their death. Actually, that's quite good. That's very, very annoying. Just take down his walls. He's trying to... Oh, he's even ready now with one light kill. Aaron not paying attention. There's a lot of idols. Okay, Imperial Skirmishers in now. So he can go just trash and ogres, trash and ogres. That's very, very good for him. And the micro by Vinchester, taking down one. Should take the second, taking down the second. No, but now the skirmishers are there. And how can Vinch win this game? Yeah, he's raiding a bit. That light cam is doing a lot of damage. That's how many? 4 bodies? But now the military numbers are just so much better for Hera. He has almost triple the numbers. Well, head now it's double. Then Vinchester and it's Imperial Skirmishers versus Arbalest. It's just a no-no. They do even okayish versus the light cap here. Yeah, and Hera now slowly taking the map control. And that's the only thing that was keeping Vinchester in the game, his aggression and the map control. But now Hera can just try and push. Okay, Vinchester now trying to raid a bit on the left side of the map. But Hera is already there. No idea why Hera is not pushing yet. I would love to see some cannons by Hera for him to finish, to clear down those buildings. His economy still not completely balanced, but why is he not going Ratans, for example? Ratans would wreck everything that Vinchester has at the moment. Ooh, he needs a wall, Palisade, good job by Hera. Denying a possible disaster here. And Vinchester is trying to be annoying. He's trying to raid on all sides. That's very, very hard to play against, especially for players like me who are quite slow. I love to fight on one spot, and when the battles are spread throughout the map, you see he's attacking here with rams, he's attacking here with rams and hussars, here with rams and arbalest. And this thing can go for the castle. Like, he has 3 siege rams. That castle is more than halfway down. Few 1-2 Ladkafir could have been huge for Vinchester. Hera realizes now, trying to save the castle. He should be able to do it because Vinchester doesn't have any military left here. Also now he's securing that side with the castle, Mr. Hera. So let's see, the hussars are going. I still don't see how Vinchester win this game. So, look at the villager numbers, boys. Maybe we called it too soon, because now Vinchester is 15 villagers ahead. Hera gold situation is not good at all. He is 5 on gold here. He will now kinda not secure, but will have an option to take set gold. And yeah, Hera's house now. Vinchester on the other side is far from house, but he has more villagers, 20 more, but Hera has way more military. It'll be a long game. Well, let's see. For now, it's been quite a good game, I would say. Vinchester playing this amazing, man. He started not the best, but now he recovered his economy. Let's see, he has only 2 tomb centers. No, he has 3 tomb centers. Sorry. But now he will go for Arbalest and Hussars, siege rams. Hera still not using all of his gold. He's doing traps. I would prefer to see cannons maybe, I'm not sure, but let's see. Yes, there is a huge spec delay. Well, let's not forget, boys, that not only is it villagers, that Vinchester has more villagers, he has 5 relics at home. And now he's even doing a defensive castle just in case things will go south. And just to be safe in case Hera will raid, because Hera is getting closer and closer to Vinch's base. But with 5 relics, and General is a better save in my opinion. Let's see if Vinchester can still come back here. Population difference is huge, yes, but that's mainly just the military, because Vinchester cannot mess military. He's now trying to go for heavy scorpions and hussars. That's what I was talking about at the start of the game. That's a sick combination. But Hera is the one pushing. Vinchester will need time to mass his military. He's now only have 9 military. 9? There's 88 from Hera, so that's a huge difference. And yeah, cannons is the way to go versus the scorpions. Yeah, if Vietnamese had siege rams, it would have been so much better for Hera. But now he's trying to raid with the halves. Vinchester, I would love for him to do a castle somewhere around here. Let's see those scorpions, they are so good, man. Does he have the double arrow? I don't think so. Bam, not losing a single scorpion, but Hera is getting closer and closer. Should have monastery at the back, I think, because losing that relic will be crucial for him. Military numbers are still very, very bad for Vinchester, and he's losing his production buildings. So if only he had more time, because Hera is going in now. Hera is getting closer to the base. Yep, they do get siege engineers, and Hera already has it. As you can see, the cannons and the traps have +1 range, and now the scorpions will get wrecked by the cannons. Vinch, and now Hera has light cav. Yeah, that's impossible. That's impossible to hold. That's just too much military for Hera. Vinchester couldn't mess the numbers. He started this interesting with a trash, but now it's not looking good for our Russian boy here. And GG called. Let me go remind him about the spec delay before we start. Oh my god, they have already started the second game. My god, no time to breathe. If there is a spec delay, seriously, I will give him an applause. Society, more villagers for Vinch in the end, but the economy, well, more food for Vinch, more gold, Hera is more wood and stone. But in the end, military numbers were just not enough for Vinchester and Hera taking the first game. Let's update the scoreboard. It's 1-0 for Hera. And let's go straight for game number 2 because they have started already. Spec delay? No spec delay! Thank you, Mr. Vinchester. You're not gonna get an admin loss. We are straight into game number 2, and it's gonna be Celts versus Vinchester versus Kumans by Hera, and boy oh boy, that's gonna be interesting. Hera again with a terrible wood line, but at least this is completely safe. On the left side, it's not the best. Stone, forward, gold, kinda close to the wall, so not good. 1 back gold, so not the best map for Hera again. Vinchester on the other side, playing as the Celts, perfect 2 gold at the back, another gold inside, so 3 perfect golds for Vinchester, and even his stone is not the worst, because it's kinda out of range. So perfect map for Vinchester, not the best for Hera. And what are we gonna see here? Vinchester. Will he trash again? Do you think he will trash again, boys? Will he trash again? Well, in my opinion, he shouldn't trash, because if things go well, Celts should do quite good versus Kumans. Kumans, their best thing on Arena is probably the feudal boom. You can get a sick economy going into Castle Age with a feudal boom. You can go into full boom like 4 town center, 5 town center boom. You can go for fast imp, keep checks right after the 2 town center boom. But the danger of going for that feudal boom as a Kumans is if you get rushed early on in Castle Age, and that's what Celts can do quite well, because early siege workshop with pikemen can do a lot of damage to Hera. So let's see what Vinch will do here. Problem for Hera is that he didn't find his ship yet. He's during years before he found his ship, but now he should be able to find them. All right, all 4 are here. Ooh, 2 tiles. He will find them now, though. Right? Yes, he will find them all. Vinchester have it all already as well. Kumans don't have the engineers, no. And if the game goes to imps, that's also good for Vinchester, because what can Kumans do versus halves and siege onagers from Celts? I guess they can do halves and siege onagers of their own, but this is so much better for the Celts because of the siege engineers and the Fure Celtica. Their siege onagers are just so much better for Celts. So let's see what Hera will do here. If I was Hera, I would go for the 2 town centers into keep checks into fast imp. So let's see. Yeah, this is best of 5. The quarterfinals are best of 5. Semifinals and finals are best of 7. Trash. Do you think he will trash Mr. Reaper? I expect siege monk push from Vinch. Well, Celts monks are quite bad, so I don't see that happening. At least this time, Vinchester, I want to say at least this time he didn't lure his boars with the scout, but he did, boys. He did. Well, he's 4 on wood, so maybe it suggests that he's not trashing. We will see. And Hera, he doesn't have a house, so he will do loom now, and he will go for the feudal boom. Usually you go 3 on wood if you go for a feudal boom, but Hera is a pleb man, only top 5 in the world. He doesn't know his circus. Going 4 on wood, it's a bit unnecessary, but never mind. Don't forget the deer, Hera. You have 1 deer, Hera. Forgot the deer. Hey, maybe Lorders are the best. Okay, so Vinchester didn't find his ship yet. That's so bad. Now Hera found his ship, and Hera says, mine. This is a prestige tournament. A lot of shekels are on the line. I'm taking those turkeys back. They will help me with my feudal boom. Will deers now spawn only inside the walls? Yes, that's the deal with arena now. Deers always spawn inside. Should do the same with hideout, in my opinion. Okay, what is Vinch doing? He's not rushing, so that's something, right? And he's gonna get house. No, he's doing the house, going on gold. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I didn't speed up, sorry. Okay, Hera is in feudal age with 19 villagers doing the 2nd town center on the wood line. And let's see. How didn't I speed up? Thank you, Collins. I try. Okay, we caught up. Vinchester doing the market, blacksmiths. And now the biggest questions. Will Vinch go forward? Will he be aggressive or will he just boom? He's on 2 lumber camps. Does it suggest a boom? Maybe, but maybe not, because it's adding more on gold. If you're adding more on gold, usually that suggests that you want to use that gold in Castle Age. So that means we might be able to see the forward siege workshop by Vinchester. I hope so. This will be way more interesting than just boom. He's on the way to Castle Age now. Hera now caught up in the villager numbers, but now he will start booming more and more. He's already ahead. He has 2 town centers working. That's the beauty of Kumans. And let's see. Top 10k castles. Thank you, Strek. You're so nice today, Strek. I think Strek got infected by also Lizard in the channel, man. You are so nice, Strek. But they'll only come here to mock me. Anyway, focus. Gold upgrade for Vinchester. So that's definitely something you do not do if you're booming. Especially with 8 on gold. So... And that's what you get for luring your boar with a scout, Mr. Vinchester. Your scout gets wrecked. Not infected by darkness, but we have to put you down then, Mr. Strek. We have to put you down. And these cherries. I thought I fixed it, but now it's squeaking again. My god. Anyway. Vinch is messing the spearman. He is going forward. We are gonna see the early aggression of the Celts. And let's see what Hera's response to that will be. Vinch doesn't see the stone. That's a problem. If Vinch saw the stone, Hera would have been in such a deep shit. Because now Vinch is probably gonna attack here. So that means that Hera will be able to get stone. And I think Hera should go on stone now. Because he saw the forward, right? Yeah, he lost his scout. It's a bit unfortunate for him. Monastery, Siege Workshop forward. Stand up and do all for this shit. Okay, Bear's coming up. Is he gonna go scouts or is he just gonna go Castle Age? I think he's just gonna go Castle Age and defend with in Castle Age because Hera is gonna click up quite soon. And that's very, very good for him. What? Oh, I thought he was doing stay. Blacksmith here. Okay, so he's gonna go for the stable. And Vinchester should have been attacking already. He went up a bit late in my opinion. Hera dead? I don't think so. He can easily go Lancers in Castle Age because he's on the way to Castle Age already, boys. He's hard on gold. He has his gold safe, even the main gold. Problem is that he's in a feudal age, and as we know in feudal age, the walls are still not up to 1800 HP. They're only 900 HP, and Vinchester is gonna go in quickly. Humans don't get the stone walls, so Hera has to revolve his houses, and Vinchester is in. Yeah, Vinchester will now be able to see that stone from Hera, and he knows that the second stone is here, so he should be able to know. Let's see. Yeah, he can see the stone now. He should be able to know that Hera has no stone, and that means that the only thing that Hera can do is either knights, or he already can see the scout. He knows that he can kill. That he killed one scout, and that monk got wrecked. Okay, one scout for a monk. That's good. Killing the blacksmith. It's very, very good. Hera wanted to do the fletching. Why the fletching? He wants to get tower up. Is he gonna buy a castle? What is Hera doing? I don't think that Hera knows what he's doing. The siege workshop, fletching. He didn't finish the fletching. That was a bit unfortunate for Hera. Okay, what is Hera going to do now? Lancers. Or what? No, he doesn't have... He bought a castle! Hera freaking bought a castle! Okay, that was his only move and he's going for it. Oh my god. Vinchester cannot see that Hera didn't have the stone. He spent all his shekels for Christmas for a freaking castle. And Vinchester, don't tell me he's gonna lose all his mangonels. Go back, that was a good shot killing 2, but now what? He can now kill a lot of buildings. He's doing rams. But Hera now is only 1 town center. Yes, he's 14 villagers ahead, but he should be fine, right? And that was a crucial move for Hera buying that castle. Because if he didn't do it, he didn't have any answer. Look at that Vinchester town center! Vinchester says, no stone for you. In Mazarasha, we share stone. He's gonna take his stone, man. No more castles for Hera. Not only that it gives Vinchester stone, it also takes all the stone from Hera. Let's see. Kipchaks don't do too well versus mangonels, so Hera has the time. Vinchester has the time to convert them even. Okay. Hera doesn't even have the stone for an extra town center, so and he should be able. Oh, that was a good shot by Vinchester, but Hera with perfect split taking it down. Vinchester at home doing another town center, so he's just gonna boom now. Problem is don't leave Vinchester, la 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 la. Not paying attention. That's a bit sloppy. Losing another mangonel, man. And let's see, Hera has Botkin. This time he was paying attention. Clown, oh! That's again a bit sloppy by Vinchester. Yes, he has a huge score lead, but Hera has a Kipchaks which are so annoying. They are so fast. And Hera is expanding outside, man. He's doing the right thing. He doesn't have a lot of space to boom here, so he went outside. He town center on the gold. Did a town center on the second stone. I need 20 seconds, boys. Be right back, boys. Sorry. Arrow needed. I'm back, boys. I'm back. Thank you so much, Strek, for gifting a sub to Eitan. But I am here, Vinchester, getting a castle up. That castle is so important because that secures his stone. And that gives him a very nice control here. But Hera is booming. He's 7 villagers ahead. Both on 3 town centers, and the question is who will go to him first, because we will have a trap war for sure. For now it's looking a bit better for Vinchester, he has more resources. ClownCup Classic. Yeah, we had one game where we had point of view stream for 20 minutes or so with Aaron co-casting from other streams. That was one of a kind. But what would we do without Aaron and Habibi, boys? The real admins of this tournament. And Hera trying to be annoying. Those freaking Kipchaks taking down another mangonel. Vinchester trying to do more siege workshops. No, Vinchester did not see that. For sure he has nothing to spot it with. And yeah, Vinchester is on the way to imp. Hera being so annoying with those Kipchaks. What did he do if Hera comes Israel? I think he will not be let. Actually, he will be let in. But I'm strong, man. Anyway, what is Vinchester gonna do? He needs a very good Onager micro here versus those Kipchaks. They are so annoying. Hera needs petards. Yeah, imagine Hera doing 2 petards and going to Vinchester base. Actually, Vinchester is ready for that. Look at him. He's even doing a second layer of houses. He's completely walled here, so he should be fine. He can focus on his push here. Okay, messing. Well, I don't understand the boats really. I didn't see. Well, I don't think Kipchaks do too well versus onagers. Well, let's see. Hera is on the way to Imp as well. Doing no, that's Vinchester, sorry. Okay, doing the forging. Can you stop messing up their names? No, I'm a pleb caster, man. And second castle coming in for Vinchester. That's very important. And unfortunately for Hera, he is on the other side. Can he see that, Mr. Hera? No, he cannot see the castle yet. Okay, that can be a bad surprise. And that was a good shot. Like 4 down. Mankas 5 down. That was very good. And that means that Trebor will definitely be in Vinchester's favor here, since he has 2 castles versus only 1 from Hera. And if Hera loses his castles, why is he doing the second? That's a huge mistake by Hera. In my opinion, at least. Because Vinchester is already doing traps. So as soon as he gets this castle down, those traps won't even need to pack. They will instantly go for the second castle. And Vinchester has the advantage. So maybe to the castle at the back a bit, wear yourself some time later on, I don't know. Caltrops fire faster? I think so. Okay, this is looking so good for Vinchester here. Yes, Hera has a lot of idols here. He's trying to add the stables. Vinchester should add some barracks now. Let's check his resources. He doesn't have the wood. Villager numbers are better for Hera. He's 14 villagers ahead. But Vinchester with pressure gonna take the first castle down, most likely. Kipchaks are coming. Kipchaks don't do too well versus Siege. Yeah, that wasn't the best for Hera. And look at Hera. You took my stone. I take your stone. First castle is down, and that's what I said. That castle is already on the way down. Vinchester just needs to repair his stuff. He will need more pikemen though, because Hera is gonna go for the light cav. And then, can he save the castle though? That's the biggest question. Hera trying to micro, that's not really working. He needs to send all the villagers to repair. If he can save both castles, I think it's GG. He needs to repair the castle. Send out the military. But it's so hard, so many things to that you need to micro, and now those troops will go down and game over. That's the way to counter the feudal boom. Very well played by Vinchester. Hera with a sick move, saving his game for some time with that castle, but in the end, Vinchester playing this perfect. That town center was sick, and Vinchester taking us to 1-1. Okay, society, more villagers for Hera, but also really gold for Vinchester. He had more gold and stone. Hera wanted more food and wood, but not by too many. Kill to death ratio way better for Vinchester, since some Gonel shots in the castle. Well played, 1-1. And let's see if they have started the next game. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Let's quickly check the draft before we go in. Sakels and Khmer used by Vinchester. Kumans and two Vietnamese used by Hera. So Chinese, Slavs, Incas, Ethiopians versus Britons, Turons, Turks, and Lithuanians. Hera still has 6 civs. Vinchester has 1 good civ, 1 very good civ, 1 good civ, 1 civ, and 1 pleb civ. So looking very bad for Vinchester at the moment. But let's see. Game number 3. can I find them? Ah, they still haven't started. I thought they started, but they haven't. Okay. Okay, so we have all the time in the world. Let's read the chat a bit. Hera obsession with mobility and micro doesn't work if you're fighting in a cramped up area. Yeah, that's so hard to micro under 2 castles versus onagers. Which is super offensive. Maybe that's the only way to play against Hera and Viper. Yeah, if you play meta versus Hera and Viper, they will play meta better than you, especially Hera. Viper can be more creative than Hera, but both are amazing players. Where did I put the commands in my tier list? I don't even remember. Of course, man. I want to see the Vinchester Incuts rushing and going for villagers. I put them in A tier. Okay, makes sense. How do you win against an overwhelming force if you're a small country? And shekels. A lot of shekels. Okay, they still haven't started. Why is it shekels? Shouldn't be shekalim? Well, in Hebrew, yes, but in English, it's shekels. How do I play Mongols like a clown? One tone center, forward castle, mango dice. How do you win against our 4 when you are only a small APM? You take him down with you. What do you do with Lithuanians against Mongols on arena? Monks and boom, or light them into monks and boom. Is Vinchester considered as a clown? I say he's adopted, like an adopted clown, like 50% clown. Do you think trash as Kumans on arena to delay as castle upon my fear veteran ram? I don't think it's the way to go. Always better to do a feudal boom. What shekels is not Hebrew? Shekels? No, shekel is Hebrew, but shekels is... Well, Odette, thank you so much for the raid, ClownCup3. Appreciate it. Do you miss the Edisa arena pushes? Yes, a little bit. Trashfall feudal booming? Well, we saw it in Doubt versus Memb. Aye. They still haven't started. Vinchester is ready, Hera is not. If it's a lag issue, is the new patch already? No. ClownCup3 co-cast. ClownCup3 hates arena, man. She's dead to me. Are you leaving, Strek? How dare you? Okay, they are starting. Good. Soon enough we'll have our game. Game number 3. And they have started. Let's go, boys. Turks versus Chinese. That's interesting. Last time I saw Hera playing Turks on Arena, it was in NAC 3. We were sitting with Kamigawa and saying, oh my god, what is he doing? Let's see if he learned anything. Anyway, Hera here with what looks to be an amazing map in this game number 3. Perfect gold, perfect stone, another gold inside. What else do you need, man? Even some back base to boom. Well, on the other side, Vinchester playing as a Chinese. Like, what can Chinese do versus Turks? I guess Arbalest Chukunus, but we will see. What about the house? Okay, he got the food first. Vinchester has... Well, gold is quite safe, but might be dangerous if Hera pushes. Stone is quite safe. Another gold inside, but forward, so not the best map for Vinchester. Hera's map is definitely better. Fasting Turks, God, Fasting Turks is super dangerous. I don't think Hera will go for that. Tata played this matchup against Ganji. Yeah, you're right, that's the final game. That's the game that Aaron was casting on this stream while watching a different stream because I had to go for an emergency. But I came back just in time to finish that game. Okay, so Vinchester got all of his ships this time. So did Hera. And yeah, he's getting his deers, but pay attention, Vinchester. He noticed. Good job. Okay. Actually, Vinchester can do a very easy wall here, like that's 3 houses. And he gets a nice area here with stone and gold. And again, he's doing this. This is driving me crazy. Why would you lure wars with a scout on arena? It makes no sense. Only maps where this strategy is viable, I guess, it's Black Forest. When you are walled and the scout is useless because everything is explored. That's so silly. Turks have no answer against Chooks or Arbs. They can do amazing heavy cav archers. What? Anyway, Vinchester going for it again, man. Oh, that's so bad. I don't like this at all what he's doing. On the other side, Hera is getting all of his deers already. That's the final deer. And I would love to see Janissaries from Hera. I don't want him to boom. I want to see a forward castle Janissaries, but that's probably so dangerous. Because Vinch should go for archers in my opinion. Do you think there is a chance that Vinch will trash as Chinese? That would be so silly. Okay, second board here for Hera. Not much action. Is there anything suggesting that Vinchester will go for trash? No, he won't because he's sending more on wood now. So the question is, what are they going to do now? In Imp, I'd say that if they have same economy, I would prefer Chinese maybe, but in Castle Age, Turks are just so much better. And let's see if Hera will use that or not. Hera doing one lumber camp. I'm not a fan of that. Let's see on the other side. Vinchester. What? No, he's trashing with Chinese. Ay, 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 ay. That's something I didn't expect to see here. Boom, 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 boom. Mighty Mito Shalom Pleb. What do Turks do against Chooks? They do Janissaries in Castle Age. In Imp, they will have a problem, as I said. But we are not gonna get there. We are gonna get the trash. And Hera should see the dangerous scout from Vinchester now. No, yeah, he can see it like for a second. Vinchester will have to lure him away now. Look at this stack eagle. Thanks, D. Why? This is game breaking. What is this? Anyway, Vinchester. Problem is his trash can do 0 damage because look at the map for Hera, as we said. Like, he's not even going on the main goal, which is even more safe. He can do whatever the hell he wants. He can easily wall here and here next to this house. Trash. Definitely a trash. And Hera has no loom. That can be a problem for him. That's why he needs to wall out of range of the tower. He's going for the barracks. Okay. What is he gonna do here? He's gonna try and make a house here. This is dangerous without a loom. Yeah, it will buy him some time. Worth it. Now send the villager back. Send it back. You have no loom. Exactly. Very good here for Hera, buying himself a few more precious seconds. Hera, Turks Arena is usually a train wreck. Well, I only saw it once at an ACS, I said. And let's see, he's not even going for the forward walls. He's doing a wall here, he has a wall here, and he will let him go to his town center. Hera is not scared of Vinchester archers. Is he on stone? Yeah, he's going on stone. I don't like this mining camp, but he's probably under pressure. Mine camp here would have been perfect. And defensive tower, where? Okay, Vinchester is in now. Hera is one villager ahead. Vinchester adding a blacksmith at the back to get the fletching. Is he on stone? Yes, he's on stone, so second tower will come now. Where? So he's trying to find an open spot, Mr. Vinchester. Now he will find the TC. Save your scout. Trying to deny the blacksmith, that's dangerous. Don't lose. And a defensive tower by Hera. He has more villagers, so he should be able to get it up without any problem. Archie range for Hera. Archie range? Is he gonna go through skirmishers? What are we witnessing here? Okay, I need to send the villager back. Noticed. Hera did the loom, that's crucial here. Vinchester going the wrong way in my opinion. He has no idea what's the map from how the map from Hera looks like, but Hera can easily wall here. There is a blacksmith, he should be completely fine. Okay, villager numbers are still the same. The question is, when is Vinchester not trashing? Okay, good micro here by Vinchester, trying to repair his tower. He wants to do another tower now. See if he has a stone. Yes, he has a stone and tower coming up. Hera forcing the blacksmith, and oh boy, Hera losing a villager. Bit sloppy, trying to do a second tower. Vinchester is there with 3 villagers, Hera with 5. Problem is, Vinchester cannot repair that tower. He has only 1 villager. His repairing it so much easier for Hera to do this because he can take them in, out, and repair. Vinchester cannot repair that. And both towers get up. Okay, so we try to go to this side now. Can he see the gold? He cannot see the gold. Maybe do one outpost here. Or actually did an archer. Yeah, he's doing some archers. That's so good because the archers can serve as villagers. They make the tower attack stronger. So I guess archery was a good decision by Hera, saving him from villager idle time. Okay, oh, Hera spotting an injured villager on the loose, and Vinchester is not known for his quick walls, and that villager is wrecked. How did that happen? Oh, Vinchester losing another villager. Look at the kill to death ratio, so much better for Hera. And he's gonna click up to Castle Age. This is not looking good for Vinchester. Hera is defending quite good versus the Trashes. Yes, Mr. Lizard. The other side, Vinchester now realizes that his push is kinda over. He's doing a market. He's gonna click up soon. Hera is already on the way. And let's see, is he on stone? He is on stone. Okay. Yeah, this trash was not the best for Vinchester. If Hera was more heavier on stone, I would have loved to see a forward castle by Hera and into Janissaries. But seems like he's just going to boom. Trying to find a spot to raid, but Vinchester has no holes. I spoke too soon. He has a hole, but he noticed doing the house. Yeah, that will take some time. We'll soon get double the HP because of Castle Age. Yeah, what did he... Well, maybe denied or delayed the Janissaries, but now let's see. 5, 6 archers versus 7 archers from Vinchester. Both, well, actually Hera has a +1 defense. And where is Hera going? He's waiting for Castle Age. That's where he's going. He's doing the Botkin. So Hera is buying time. He doesn't want to take the fight. He could have gone here. And oh, that was very good for him. Vinchester didn't notice, and Vinchester will now won't be able to fight that. Hera's micro is just sick, and with Botkin he has advantage here. Okay, Siege Workshop from Hera. He's gonna clear the tower. And the archer is taking map control back. But now Vinchester is in Castle Age. Let's see, he's doing the crossbow of his own, not paying attention though. Crossbow might be useless if he loses all of his archers. Vinchester! Vinchester! He lost almost all of his military. Maybe cancel the crossbow now, because what can you do? Should have cancelled the crossbow in my opinion. He's gonna lose everything. That was very sloppy by Vinchester. Tower will go down, archers will go down with it, archer range will go down, and now we will go into a boom again. Problem is, Hera already has a better economy. He's 6 villagers ahead. He is on 2 town centers already. He needs 1 more. Check his economy. He's doing now the monastery.
Ban me, you pleb. I dare you. I'm gonna rape your dog.
What? Why? Okay, so thank for the $5. I don't get it. Anyway, certain center coming up for Vinchester. Problem for him is that Hera is already ahead and he's taking all the relics now. Well, he actually has 1 archer. Can he be annoying with that archer? Hera can just kill it with the light cap. Oh, that was a fake lizard, though, right? That was a fake lizard. Well, but thanks for the $5. $5 for trying to get the lizard band. Anyway. Can Hera see all the relics? No, he's missing 2 relics, but he should be able to find them all. Vinchester is ready with a defensive mangonel, so Hera won't be able to push in. And let's see. Vinchester caught up in villager numbers a bit. He's now 3 behind, but Hera should be with 5 relics. Okay, barracks down now. Can he? I don't know if Hera saw the mangonel. Now he will see. Hopefully the ram will see it and not the archers. Yeah, he noticed in time even. So now he should just chill, takes advantage of the map, takes advantage of his relics, and wins the game. Should just boom into Cav archers, in my opinion. Okay, we actually have Tato versus Vodka in 1 hour. In 1 freaking hour, so let's hope, well, we still have potentially 3 games, so maybe we'll have to delay that a bit or join later because we cannot delay that. But let's see. And Vinchester coming out, Hera not paying attention, losing 1, still not paying attention, he noticed now. And Hera micro, Hera, Vinchester dancing, shooting, not shooting, trying. And it will go down to the crossbows, yes. Okay, defensive castle by Vinchester. But Hera already with relic number 2. He has only 1 monk. Why is he not doing more monks? No, he has 3 monks. And he's going forward. Hera is gonna go for the forward castle. That was not the best shot. What are you doing? Yeah, Hera has all the time in the world, as we said. But he knows that we want to cast Tato versus Vodka on time. That's why he's gonna go for a forward castle. Problem is for him, Vinchester is on the way to Imperial Age, doing the Chukunus, doing the ranges. He was up with 67 villagers. Who is older between Vinch and Hera? I have no idea. Both are quite young. I mainly know about how older people, not how younger people. I'm an old pleb. He's gonna take down 2 houses, not that important, but still, Vinchester doesn't have houses at home, he might be in trouble. Okay, stables by Hera. Don't tell me he's gonna go Hussars. He's gonna go cannons and Hussars, man. Why no Cav archers? Haven't you learned anything from NAC, Mr. Hera? Second castle coming in by Vinchester, doing the botkin, doing the ballistics. You're young. No. Even when I was young, I was mentally old, so let's see. Hera not paying attention, attacking the wall with his mangonel. Okay, now Vinchester can see the castle. He can see the light cap. I don't know if he noticed, but he should have noticed that the light cap had +1 defense. That should suggest what Hera is doing. Rams and Chukunus, that's what Vinchester is doing. Okay, both will be in imp soon. Hera doing his thing, doing the dancing, losing 2 crossbows, but I think Vinchester has ballistics. Yes, he does. The monk got wrecked. Crossbows got wrecked, but that mangonel now should survive, right? Look at Hera dancing. Look at is he gonna take it down? That was amazing. Did you see that little dancing by Hera? Look at him dancing. It was beautiful. Vinchester says, man, bitch, I can dance too. But now the Hussars are gonna finish that military off. Hera has instantly the cannon since he's the Turks. So the traps from Vinchester won't be able to do much damage versus the cannons. Doing the cannon, exactly. Vinchester got his trap up, but come on, not even... Vinchester. You will die to a Mangonel, you don't even need a cannon in this range. You will die to a Mangonel. When will you learn to dance? Never. I'm too old for this shit. Anyway, Mangonel is going now towards the trap. Vinchester has 6 military. That's not enough, man. Losing a trap for nothing. Now, Hera should take the gate down in my opinion, then follow to the castles. University, more stable. Villager numbers are slightly better for Hera on 3 town centers. Vinchester with 3 as well, but he doesn't have anything to counter the Hussars. Rams don't counter Hussars, Rams don't counter cannons. What are you gonna do with those, Mr. Vinchester? He had to focus on Ice or Arbalest or Chukunus in my opinion. He just didn't expect Hera to go forward that early in my opinion. He has siege rams, but what are we gonna do with those siege rams? Vinchester is switching to pikes. That's the way to go, and this is the time for Hera to switch into the Cav Archers to check Vinch's economy. He's low on everything. Hera sniping down the traps, that's very good for him. And now the castles will go down. Hera can start doing archery ranges, or he might want to go for Janissaries or Head Cannoneers, I don't know. Vinchester trying to buy himself time by repairing that castle, but even if he repairs it, it will go down quite soon. He's not trying to go forward with siege rams, but let's just yeah. Vinchester will also get housed now when the castle will go down. Oh, he didn't finish the castle. Didn't finish. Bomber towers, of course, why not? That was a good shot, taking down all the Chukunus. And he doesn't have the halves, man. He has 6 halves versus how many? Versus 21 Hussars, man. That's never going to work. You think it will be the GG now? Is he gonna save the trap? He's gonna save the trap. He saved the trap. This is game over, man. Hera needs something versus the Halbzo. If he can, if you will give Vinchester the time to mess with Hussars, he will be in trouble. That castle is gonna go down now. Second castle will follow Vinchester. Well, it's GG, man. Hera taking all the extra resources outside, even in the center here. Finch will have only halves now. He has no archery ranges. He will have no castles. He'll be able to do only halves, and that's why Hera is already ending the Janissaries. The Janissaries will wreck poor Vinch. It is looking like the 2-1 for Mr. Hera. Yeah, Hera missing only the Blessed Fernance, same for Vinchester, but GG cold. I didn't like the trash at all by Vinchester, but the map from Hera definitely helped him. He had just a perfect map. And Hera is leading again 2-1. Yeah, more villagers, more rally gold, way better economy for Hera. Get to the gap. Okay, let's see what we have left here. Chinese used and Turks used. So Vinchester used all of his war seal, right? He saved the best for the last, like Slavs, Ethiopians. But seriously, what can he do versus Tirans, for example? What are we gonna see next? I think Hera will go for Britons. But then Vinchester, well, I don't know actually, we will see. We will see. Bazit wants to see his freaking Kamayuks. He's darkly about the Clown Council. No, the Clown Council is me, Habibi, Aaron, and my cat. Fast food. Shalom T90. You want the draft for... that's the draft. So far, which players have truly honored the clown spirit? Vinchester, mostly in the earlier rounds. In the main event, I think so far only Vinchester went full clown. I don't have a dog. I used to have a dog. May she rest in peace. Xena the warrior piglet. Have we seen Burmese yet? Yes, we have in previous rounds. Not today. Today they haven't picked Burmese. What's the Hebrew version of rest in peace? Tanuach al mishkavom, something like that. How can Vinch stop Britons? Maybe with an Inca rush or Ethiopian siege with towards an engine. We'll see. Thanks for all the follows, boys. I'll allow it, Reaper, yes. Okay, they're in the next game, let's go. What about Honky mod, like the Honkler? Well, if we get 20 more subs, I have one more spot for a new mod, Kappa. But yeah, I'll probably remove the ClownCup3 mod after this tourney and maybe the Plebe mode, and I'll put something else, we will see. But for now, let's go to the next game. Vinch. Vamos. And it's gonna be Teutons versus Ethiopians. I call the Teutons. And that's gonna be interesting for sure. Hopefully he won't rush. We will see. Anyway, game number 4. Hera, if he wins this, he's in the semi-final, securing himself some shekels. So let's see his map. Perfect main gold, another gold inside. Main stone is not the best, but he has extra stone here, so all in all, very good map for Hera. On the other side, Vinchester, playing as Ethiopians. Terrible stone, perfect main gold, another gold inside. So Hera's map slightly better. Relics, one better for Hera. And the rest are, well, two better for Hera. Two in between them, three in between them. So all in all, everything is better for Hera. The map, the relics, the sieve, and the momentum. So can Vinchester give us a surprise here and make it 2-2, or will it be his last game in ClownCup? Okay, let's see. Let's speed up a bit. No, not really. Do you think Vinchester will trash again, boys? Let's focus on him, because if anything will happen early on, it's a Vinchester. Why is he doing that? Why? That's so silly. That's silly, man. Ethiopia is a nice version. Yes, because with Ethiopians you get the extra food and the extra gold when you advance between ages. So, but come on, Trashing versus students is probably not the best idea, because students are so good with their towers. They can garrison 10 villagers inside every tower. So I don't see Vinchester trashing this game. Now Winchester deserves to lose? Well, we will see. He deserves to lose just because he lures the boars with a scout. That disrespectful war clown. So look at him, he says, oh well, I still didn't finish this boar. I will just take this boar to a tour, man. I'll show him my city. I'll show him the world before I massacre him. Yeah, he's not going for the second lumber camp. He's not gonna go for the trash. Urban cannon push. Actually, yeah, early on, before the castles can get crenellations, then yes. Okay, so he's not rushing. He can go quite early up with Ethiopians, because you don't really need to go on gold with Ethiopians to go fast castle. And that's what he did, when went up with 22 villagers, 0 on gold. Beautiful.
Chat, what are the odds you'd give for a stream where Hera doesn't leave mid-stream and puts us on POV?
We will see. We will see, Martino. Thanks for the $2 pleb. Okay, back to the game. Hera is up with 23 villagers, so both went up quite fast. Hera has to go on gold, obviously, unlike Vinchester. So I think both are gonna go for the booms this time. What with Hera will trash? Nah, that's not happening. Hera lost a villager. He did not lose a villager. Yes, actually he should have been up faster. I don't know what happened. He didn't loom. Maybe he had some idle time that we didn't notice, because... Oh, there is one death. Yes, he lost a villager. You're right. Where? How did I miss that? Noob caster, man. Go back to arena, noob. And now Vinchester. What? Fight, man! He has only 25 HP. Why is Vinchester doing that? Go back to Michi. Actually, I did start with Michi. You're right. No, yours. Yes. Actually, I did start with scenarios on GameSpy. If anyone know what it is. When I just started Age of Empires, I was only playing scenarios. Before I went to Michi, then to Arena. And now for well, still Arena. now I'm dodging for Arena. Anyway, Vinch is already up to Castle Age Market Blacksmith. Still not on gold, obviously, so that means if he will go for the relics, he will be able to go for only one monk, because he will get 100 gold as soon as he reaches Castle Age. So he's definitely booming. Hera doing the same, Market and Blacksmith. Let's go. Spawn below the swamp ruins an upgrade, oh boy. I think I stayed on the Michi phase. There was a time when you were worse than a clown. Everything is worse than a clown, man. Clown is the best, is the highest honor you can reach in Age of Empires. Like, you can be an Arabia pleb, you can be, I don't know, a water noob, you can be a Black Forest pleb, but Arena Clown is the highest honor. Like, it's the best you can do. Anyway, Hera 2 villagers ahead, but Vinchester way faster to Castle Age. And will they go for the relics? They have to go for the relics, right? So we'll probably get to Imp game, and what we will see in Imp? Probably Siege Onagers versus Siege Onagers. So what's better, Siege Onagers with Ironclad or Siege Onagers with Torsen Engine? I think Torsen Engine is better. Definitely better, right? You are a clown by yellow, a Finnish clown. Ironclad doesn't matter in Siege Onagers, that's true, but if you have some extra units around, that can be crucial. But let's see. Vinchester doing town center on the wood, center on the gold, those are good DCs. Hera on the other side will hit Castle Age. Now, Vinchester not doing the monastery, and that's kind of surprising. You never want to get to Imp on Arena without a single relic. Okay, Hera is doing the monasteries, that's the way to go. Town center on the wood and kind of the stone. Would have done it a bit here, would have been so much better. Well, second town center will probably be here, right? The third town center, I mean. And yeah, Vinchester. Okay, why is Vinchester doing outpost? Vinchester lost his scout, right? Yes, he did lose his scout, so he wants to see if Hera is pushing. So, did he? No, he got 10 stone probably and he's doing outposts now to see what's up here. Okay, Hera, where's your next town center? Still not doing it. Going, he can easily take all the 5 relics, that's huge for him. It's such a huge boost on Arena having 5 relics. How can I jump in here? Someone said it earlier. My slow brain already forgot who said it. But if he can go up as fast as possible, get the chemistry, and go with cannons before Ethiopia can, before Kurans can get their siege up and castles up, he can do some damage early on. In posting, I feel like students are better. We'll see. And oh, look at Hera. He actually scouted the outpost. He scouted the stones, and he doesn't want Vinchester to go on stone, so he's preparing a siege push here. He has no loom, so he should be careful of that wolf. He should kill with the help of the scout, and he will start pushing here. That's very good for Hera. But look at Vinchester, he's already 8 villagers ahead. Hera only now finished his third town center, it seems. So very nice advantage here for Vinchester, but Hera already picking up 2 relics. No, that's relic number 2 and 3, so it's gonna be 3 relics for Hera, and it will be 5 for him soon. Do you want a timeout, Mr. Reaper, or what? Okay. So, Vinchester, how are you going to defend that? He has no access to stone, which means he cannot get a defensive castle up. I guess he'll have to do a defensive siege workshop and try to defend with mangonels. Students in university, okay, maybe fortified walls or what? And Hera now going for relic number 4. Got it already, going for relic number 5. Ooh, that was a good shot by Hera, taking down 2 villagers, because Vinchester has no loom. And now the push begins. How would you go forward? You mean, why would Hera go forward? Because look at the map by Vinchester. Hera saw the stones. He doesn't want to... Like, 1 mangonel is enough. He doesn't want... Well, he's doing more just because Vinchester can defend, but he As long as Vinchester can get stones, that's huge for Hera. Okay, Vinchester doing the defensive siege workshop. Mangonel, dispute. Yeah, and Hera knows that defensive siege will come, and look at him doing the sanctity, doing the redemption. So he just needs to send that Mangonel back. Exactly, send it back because Vinchester already has a gather point. You can see the gather point. I think it's a silly bug actually. That still happens on D, right? That you can see the gather point of the building of your opponent, and nice split, saved. Need to wait for redemption. Don't fight, don't fight, don't fight. Oh, okay, that was good. But could have been more safe to wait for redemption. Now Vinchester is in trouble, man. As soon as that gate goes down, the monks can go in, convert the siege workshop, convert the blacksmith, convert the market, and would put Vinchester so behind. Meanwhile, Vinchester is 15 villagers ahead, but Hera with full map control, monks with redemption, and 5 relics. But Vinch is on the way to Imp. With 79 villager doing what? Is he gonna go pikeman? Pikeman, he's gonna go pikeman. No, send them Mangonel, send them Mangonel, he's gonna take them Mangonel. No, convert. That was so lucky for Hera. That was so lucky for Hera. Knights! Okay, that's something that is not really useful here. That was good by Vinchester. 1 for 1. But Hera really needs to convert that siege workshop. Okay, Pikeman versus, well, Pikeman can actually do the job here. Say, let's see, the upgrades, 1+1 defense, trying to take down some Mangonel, should be able to take it down. Where is the villager? Should have sent the villager to repair. We convert the siege workshop, that's huge. He should convert the market, it would be so annoying. No, the market is more important than the blacksmith. Well, blacksmith is quite important as well. It's no upgrades for those pikemen, and that's why Vinchester had to delete it. He didn't want Hera to have that. Market, you don't need to delete it. He doesn't care about converting the market, nothing you can do with it. But let's see, Vinchester trying to go, losing the 2 round attacks. What is Vinch going to do now? Yes, he's 10 villagers ahead. Yes, Hera is still not up to castle to Imp, but Vinchester is in trouble, man. He's still trying to convert that market. Okay, the town center is getting some heavy pressure. Knights went in, yeah, he has +1 attack. But nothing really can do with it. He should lose them back. Halves now. Use the monks. Use the monks. Use the monks. Oh, he killed his own monks. He did a terror. Good job, Hera. Living up to the clown spirit. Killing your own units. Now he did the forward castle. And the forward castle is crucial here. Because Vinchester has no way to take the castle down. Only way is cannons now, because since he doesn't have stone, he cannot get a defensive castle. And yeah, cannons is the way to go. He's also messing some crossbows, doing the fletching, okay, because 3 Teutonic Knights without upgrades should win. They should win 10 halves, right? Or not? I don't know, maybe. Crossbows though are a different story, but if actually, how can Vinchester push it? Yes, he can do cannons, but Hera has redemption. He has sensitivity. He needs to do more monasteries, in my opinion, and have more monks, because that's the only way for Vinchester to push. Because if he gets Monstrous Redemption, there is no way for Vinchester to push anymore. Could actually even go for instant correlations if he gets Fletching and Potkin. And then again, no way for Vinchester to push. Because the castles, the two castles, outrange the cannons. Well, Vinchester taking down his own market. Hera finally in. Vinchester now doing the bracers, doing the cannons. He's gonna switch to Arbalest. The problem for him is that he has only 2 archery ranges. Oh, but look at that, look at that, look at that. Vinchester doing the right thing. He knows he cannot fight this. He knows he won't be able to push, and he went forward and did the forward siege workshop and archery ranges. That's the way to go, Mr. Vinchester. Let's see, Hera is ready, so he's doing the defensive castle, securing his main gold, securing most of his base. That's a very good castle. Would love to see crenellations from Hera now. And crenellations coming in, that's the way to go. Let's see, but he needs fletching. He's doing fletching. For now, cannon has 12 range, castle has 8 range. With crenellations, it will be +3, right? +3 or +5? +5? I don't remember. Now he has a fletching. I think it's +5, right? No. Yes? No. Not sure. We will see now. He has the onagers. Now crenellations are there. It's +3. Okay, cannons are down. As we said, Vinchester finally has some access to stone, but the onagers are going there to clear the villagers. The push, meanwhile here... Okay, he took down the monastery, which is very, very nice actually. Trying to raid with one Arbalest, but he has the onager already. He cannot push the castle. This is looking quite bad for Mr. Vinchester. And Hera doing good micro. He has cannons of his own. Would love to see some monks. Yeah, Hera should do a monastery here at the back, takes the relics home. Oh, he can actually cut the woodline and kill all those villagers. Yeah, Vinchester not paying attention. Losing 2, losing 4, 5. Hera using a ground attack. Okay. Now it's the Teutonic Knights erecting the Arbalest. And Hera killing his own units again. That's the way to go. Yeah, +5 in total, you're right, with the Botkin and the crenellations. That castle means no more woodline here for Vinchester. He still has a huge woodline here. He's trying to push on this side, but Hera, well, he doesn't have the stone for one more castle. But if he gets a castle here, he's completely safe. Finally, we're doing the monastery. Let's see, Hera needs military, man. Hera needs military. Both have the same amount of villagers, but Hera is just using onagers and castles to take map control. And now I see bloodlines and scale barding armor. So is Hera going to go paladins? What do you think? Or is he gonna go scouts? Yeah, Hera is completely safe. Like, only chance for Vinchester is to make a huge push with siege rams on his base, because he cannot take it down with cannons. Thank you, Reaper. Next series is in 27 minutes. You're welcome to watch whoever you want. You can even tell if he's streaming. Hera is streaming, Membi is streaming, Tata will stream, maybe Viper will stream, I don't know. Nova. Choose your favorite caster, man. This is why it's open streaming. Anyway, Hera not paying attention now, losing some cannons. Vinchester, yeah, that's a castle that I was talking about. With that castle, Hera is completely safe. There is no way for Vinchester to get into his economy. Vinchester doesn't want to give up, he doesn't want to go out of this game. And he's doing the rams, that's the only option that I was talking about. That's the only option to push here. With cannons, it's impossible. Okay, the castle from Vinchester, kinda securing him the gold and what's left of that stone. Denied the gold most likely from Hera. Hera still didn't pick up his relics, so Sargos are being annoying. I'm gonna take down this market, which can be quite annoying as well. And now the stables from Hera, but why do he doesn't have that forward? You're gonna show him that he needs to go for the house. 7 stable, doing the Cavalier, doing the Sacred Defense armor, finishing up right now. Let's see. Well, Hera, if he gets to Paladins, it's game over because I don't see Vinchester doing halves. I don't think Vinchester noticed. Yeah, he didn't notice. He sees something, like I cannot tell that it's a stable, I don't know if anyone can. But, ooh, that was a good snipe. Yeah, Vinchester won't have an answer to Paladins. And the Cavaliers are queued up. Look at Hera's economy, 53 farmers. He's doing the Paladin upgrade. Yeah, we will be in time for for Tato versus Vodka in 25 minutes, boys. I'll probably do a small break to eat after this game. Just so I'll be fed up for our next series, because I'm starving. I need my my food. And Vinchester not paying attention. He finally got a castle, but now he lost 2 cannons and he's gonna lose a trap. Hera shouldn't even care about the cannons. Like, even if he loses the cannons, just taking down the trap is crucial. Now the Cavaliers are coming, and Vinchester is doing what now? Is that towards an engine? What is that? Yes, towards an engine for the cannons. Okay. What do you do? I don't. Now Vinchester is trying to mass halves. Hera is going to raid. This is looking so good for him. Cannon against the castle. No, not versus the Tudor castle. The Trapzo is the way to go. Hera needs to repair that castle. He has only 1 village repairing. He needs more, but now he's going to raid Vinchester's economy. Maybe this game is not over yet. Maybe I called it too soon. But the economy for Hera is just so good. The problem is he's getting low on gold. He's now taking the relics back home. He needs access to that gold. For now, Cavaliers are suiciding, taking the trap down, saving the castle, and with the castle intact, what can Vinchester do? He cannot push this side, he cannot clear it. And Hera is raiding. 1 Paladin doing so much damage. Is he gonna engage here? Is he gonna go for the cannon? No, he's going to find... Yeah, he can clear that quite easily. So Student Paladins are just sick. He's missing the Blast for Nuns. So does Vinchester, but this is big, yeah. Now Hera's going to raid here as well. That's 9, 18, double 9. Dead villagers. Quick walls. Well, Vinchester doesn't want to give up. He knows that he's out of the tournament if he loses this game. Let's see. Hera is doing the damage. Villager numbers are so much better for Hera. He's 27 villagers ahead. That's actually an overkill in my opinion. He has too many villagers, but he's not pop yet, so it doesn't really matter. Well, he did finish the quick wall, but how long is it gonna last? Hera is raiding all over the place. And now Hera's gonna clear that castle, and if that castle is cleared, that gold will be safe. Hera can actually do a few Teutonic Knights to finish the game. Oh, that's a great castle. That's a castle that says resign, dude. You're not pushing. Because it's gonna take the gold back. It's gonna probably help take the castle down and secure that gold. Hera keeps trying to raid. And he has the numbers. He's destroying all the halves. Vinchester is kinda pulling a dark noob in my opinion. And this mod we're playing tomorrow at 14 GMT, same time as Viper versus Baptiste, so where are we gonna cast, boys? Are you gonna eat a bratwurst, Mr. Aaron? That's a lie, Mr. Reaper. Oh! And if Hera takes down the trap, it will be huge for him. Let's see, the trap has... He's down. Castle is saved again. The cannon do the job. See Vinchester gold numbers. That's the only gold that Vinchester has left. That means as soon as Hera kills this, Hera will just be able to go Teutonic Knights and finish the game because Vinchester will be able to do only halves. Hera loses a few paladins here, a bit sloppy. Garrison inside the castle, man, he probably misclicked, sends them out, finish the game. Hera, finish it, I need to eat before Tata and vodka. Vinchester, call it. It's over, you're doing a dark noob. Look at Vinchester, he's down to 81 villager. Hera has almost double the numbers of villagers in posting the game. This is so over. Yeah, Turans are very, very good at arena. Problem is, on other maps they are not as good. That's why those bonuses are nice to have, but not OP. Okay, Hera taking everything down, clearing all the map, and well, look at the military numbers. Look at the military numbers. Vinchester is down to 87 population. This game is over. And GG called.